Hey people, this is Kevin. We're about to do a replay on one of my Strat Cup games. So you can see I've got 8 groups, don't have anybody on Group H yet, haven't figured out who the teams are. Basically this is a World Cup soccer style scoring. We've got 4 groups, top 2 from each group advance to a single elimination. Scoring is you get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a loss, and I am doing ties. It's tied after 9 innings. We do not do extra innings here. Group A has already completed, and advancing teams were 1961 Yankees, 57 Braves, leaving the 53 Dodgers and 54 Indians out of it. We're randomly playing Group D now. We're down to 1 game. It is between the 1919 Chicago White Sox, 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates. Back down. After the first 5 games, scores were as follows. Excuse me. 1911 Philadelphia, White Sox over them 2-0. 1920 Tigers, 1909 Pirates, 7-4. We had 2 ties between the 09 Pirates, 1911 Philadelphia, and the 1919 White Sox, 1920 Tigers. And then we had a 1911 Philadelphia kind of tripled up there on the Tigers, 9-3, which leaves 2 teams at 1-1-1. This last game, basically, if the 09 Pirates win, you're going to have everybody tied at 1-1-1, and it'll have to go by runs scored. But as you can see, as of right now, the Tigers scored 15 total runs. Philadelphia scored 10. So Philadelphia probably going to be on the outside looking in here. But on to the game. As I said, visiting team, 1919 White Sox. Lineup between Leibold in right, Weaver at third base, Eddie Collins at second, Joe Jackson in left. I let him wear shoes for this game. Happy Felsch in center, Chick Gandil at first, Shane O'Collins is DH. I do all DH. I like offense. It's my game. Risberg at short, finishing off with Ray Schalk at catcher, with Loudermilk as the pitcher. Defensively, pretty solid defensively. 1s all over the place, 2 in right, short and third. Everybody else is a 1. Home team is the 09 Pirates. Miller at second, Wilson in right, Honus at short, Hyatt at DH, Gibson at catcher, Clark in left field, Leach in center field, Byrne at third, Absent at first, with Howie Kamnitz as the pitcher. Defensively, not as solid as the last group. A little bit weak here at first, but up the middle, pretty decent here. Okay, let's get this thing started here. If the White Sox win, they go on. If the Pirates win, everybody has the same record, and we go by point and we go by runs scored. First up, we've got Nemo Leibold hitting, Howie Kamnitz pitching. We got the little blue dots for the bases, little orange things for things. Okay, 6 and 8. 6 and 8 on Howie Kamnitz's card is a walk. Leibold on base with a walk. In case you hear any background noise, that's Criminal Minds playing in the background. Like the show, it's a marathon today. Up next, we've got Buck Weaver, third base for the White Sox. Got a 3-8. 3-8 on Mr. Weaver's card. Pop out to first base. Pop out to first base. Liebold is still there. One away. Eddie Collins coming up third. One on, one out. Rolled a 6-6. Kamnitz's card, a 6-6. As you can see, is a single. Runners on first and second. Shoeless Joe coming up. Score sheet I'm using is the 1-for-5 score sheet. I like it. It's got the chance to have the top of the visitors on top, home on the bottom, place for notes if I have to. Nice place to do the line score at the bottom. Okay, got 1 out, 2 on. Joe Jackson coming up. In 1919, Joe Jackson had a .351 average with 14 triples and 31 doubles. Got a 412. 412 on Kamnitz card is a catcher's card. The catcher for the Pirates is Mr. Gibson. Gibson is a 1. Good chance of an out here, but that's the reason they play the game. Got a 9. A 9. Pop out. So, Jackson pops out to the catcher. 2 outs, 2 on. 2 outs, 2 on. Felsch coming up to bat. Happy Felsch had 34 doubles that year. If he gets a double here, probably going to score 2. Six and 9. A 6 and 9 on Kamnitz's card is a fly ball out to center field. Well, fly ball B, but 2 outs, so it's an out. Third out. Okay. Now we go to the 09 Pirates, the home team for this game. First up to bat, Dots Miller. I love some of the old names on this game. Got a 4-2 here. 4-2 on Grover Loudermilk's card is a fly ball X